Hey, hey everybody. Okay, so funny. We like pressed the live button before we all good, all good. Anyways, we are excited to really talk to you about one of the number one missed opportunities that we see a lot of businesses and coaches miss out on when they run a business, especially if they are attracting local business. You're attracting local clients. And this has been one of the number one tools that has really helped us with our visibility and to be reached by our clients, definitely in this area. And now, of course, we're expanding globally. But as we, especially when the agency first started, I mean, that was really how we got to attract a lot of our clients. And this secret, and I do call it a secret because I've been having a lot of conversations with coaches and business owners the last couple of weeks, and Andrew as well. And one of the number one questions we ask is, are you on Google? Have you put together your Google business profile? And is a beautiful way to optimize your reach and visibility, especially in your local area. Because the reality is, even with ChatGPT, even with all the AI, we got to think about how are people, like, what are people's habits? Like, how are people moving through when they're looking for something? I mean, the reality is, most people go on their phone and they'll type in Google for something, right? Like the average person still kind of works through that function. So if they're looking for something and you have that solution, you have an opportunity to now show up in their Google search results just based on proximity and location. And I know there's lots of back end magic that involves in that as well. I know I always talk about the back end magic of the website because there's so much there. However, first steps first is the question of, are you on, do you have your Google business profile set up? Are you using Google business profile? And are you using it to optimize your reach, searchability, and being able to be found by your ideal client who is in your local area? So I'm going to pass it off to Andrew now because he's more of an expert in that space. But I would say that it has become one of the number one questions I ask anybody that we talk to, because it really is a missed opportunity if you are not optimizing this tool to really drive your visibility and your ability to really connect with your ideal client who is searching and looking for you. So over to you, Andrew. What can you share with our friends, family, coaches, entrepreneurs, business owners, thought leaders about business Google profile? Oh, hold on, Google business profile, to make sure that they are using this tool to their advantage.
Yeah, the most important thing is claiming your profile. It's a free tool and that Google provides, and they've been providing it for number of years now. And Google always loves it when you use their tools. So it's just one more tool that we recommend to basically anyone who has like a local audience at all, like to set it up, because it doesn't cost you anything, and it can only help you. And so and I'm sure you've seen it. It's like when you ever Google search something like coaches in my Calgary or in your neighborhood, you'll have a list of profiles, or like list of, it'll show up. Or if you just search for a certain company, you'll have like profiles that show up on the side there. Well, you can control both of those by by setting up and optimizing your Google business profile. And so yeah, so step one, just claiming your profile. I'm pretty sure the URL is as simple as google.com/business to get you started. There you go, and you claim your spot. And then the idea is to like put as much information as you can, factual information. So this is not a time to try to like sort of like scam the system at all, because they'll catch up to you and then they'll like ban you. So you really just want to like put as much information as you can in there, and truthful information. And so your business name, where you're located, your areas that you serve, like if you do provide service-based locations, you can set all up. Put descriptions of your business. You'll have chances to describe the different services that you provide. There's a whole slew of different things there, to get started. But one of the most important things that your Google business profile allows you to do is to control your reviews, or to collect and control your reviews. So you want to so if someone's searching for you, and they're gonna like look for reviews. It's just a natural thing. Like if it comes down to like a handful of choices, people often will choose the business that has like the number of positive reviews. Could be a big deal breaker. So you certainly want to just claim your profile and then reach out to people to that you have worked with, to like leave reviews. There are rules about incentivizing people to leave reviews, so you want to keep it clean. There's nothing wrong with like asking people to say like, hey, like, did you enjoy our service? Then yeah, I would love for you to support us by leaving a Google review, because everyone knows how the power of Google reviews, and so yeah, you might as well take advantage of it as everyone else is. So that's an important one. What are some of the other ones that?
Well, I
Uh,
think I just want to reiterate what you're saying here, right? So we know that data tells, but stories sell. So the more that you can get those, testimonials or reviews are really impactful. And bonus, as soon as you get a review, screenshot it, and now you can share it on your socials. So something that's what's really powerful is that you're going to get those testimonials, you're going to get those reviews. That is powerful. It helps fuel the information that's there with you in communication with Google, that validates you as well as a business. People are reading reviews. Like, I don't know, like, how many times if you go on even Google Maps to look at a restaurant, or to go for a hair salon, or a massage parlor, right? Like, you're spending time really looking up, like, what are other people saying? What's the experience that people experience? And some of you might even filter your Google searches based on the ratings. Like, you want a four star and above rating, right? I mean, I think we do that on Amazon too. Again, it's really working with the natural habits of people, of when they're searching what they're looking for. So if people are looking in your community for your coaching services, for workshops, for speaking, even just think if you're a book, you're a published author, you've got a podcast, right? These are things that are going to support you in being more visible in the area. And as Andrew said, Google likes it when you use their products. And so, as much as, yes, AI is out there, and the reality is AI, like, if you're searching with ChatGPT, it's bringing you to websites. So that's the power of still having a website, is that they're bringing, even ChatGPT is working with, I say, is working with Google with the visibility. So think about your ideal client. Think about their habits and how they're using Google search engines, using their phone, looking up things on maps, and use those tools to be able to maximize your visibility, get your testimonials, right? Get your 5-star reviews, repurpose that, which is always the bonus, and use, like, whatever you're using as your content on all the other social media platforms, you can repurpose it on Google as well. Again, Google likes it, right? Like, we know with things with social media tools, the tool likes it when you use it, right? If you go to LinkedIn, LinkedIn likes you to use the LinkedIn tools thing on LinkedIn. If you're on Facebook, Facebook likes to use the tools. Like, the goal with a lot of platforms, and not that I see Google Business Profile as like a social media platform, is one of those additional platforms. It just works with the magic of the attraction marketing, so your ideal client can find more of you, and you're not part of all the noise on some of the other social media platforms. Because we're thinking about, when my ideal client is looking for a solution, where's the first place they're going? And there's still a lot of people out there, again, depending on who your ideal client is, that their default is to go to Google and to type in, right, to find the solution to the thing that they're looking for.
I just want to reiterate though, just so that we're clear. So like, even if you're worried about like AI taking away Google searches and whatnot, whatever you put in your Google Business Profile also works with Maps as well. So it's not like it's still a very effective tool to want to maximize and optimize. Um, and also, one thing you mentioned is like, it's not a social media platform, but it is a way to like post your updates. Like, they have like posts in there and adding like updates of what you're up to, and if you have any, like, provide any events, it's just one more way to promote them. So you put up text and you put up images in there and videos to help promote your events. And so yeah, it's just a really powerful tool that's still effective. That surprisingly, we that not more people use it, and so that's that's a sort of another thing that is worth mentioning.
And, just going back to like how Google search is still very prominent, like still 46% of people that are using Google is oftentimes more for local searches. And that's why it's so powerful if you do have a local audience. And you know what, I even like to say, even if your ideal client is not necessarily local and you're serving local, whatever service as a coach that you have can still impact those that are locally. So why not take advantage of that? That's why, again, it's a missed opportunity if you're not optimizing that, because you can still, even though you might have a global reach, you're still able to serve those that are close to home. And so that's an opportunity to be able to really like connect with that. So as Andrew said, like be really specific in what you choose, really be like straightforward with filling out the profile with the information. And I think there's a patience piece too, because Google will like verify and validate, right? Like that's, yeah.
You do have to, so whenever you create an account, or when you create an account, you do have to verify that you are a legit company. And so there's like a bit of a vetting process there. And so, yeah, it could take a little bit of time. Yeah, it's just part of the process, just to give you a heads up. Um, and Yeah, so yeah, I just wanted to reiterate that when you set it up, just make sure your information is truthful, it's accurate. You'll be asked to like put in like your business category. So there's some tools to kind of find out what are the best ones, because sometimes depending on your business, it could be really quite clear that like, oh, I'm a life coach, business coach. Sometimes you might be a certain type of engineer, and like you're kind of guessing. So you I don't know, it can be a little tricky for some industries, but do you just be as truthful as you can, put in the most information that will help tell your story of what you do and how you help people.
And here's the thing, you don't have to do this alone. We help serve, I mean, that's what we help our clients with. It's part of one of our packages is helping our clients optimize their Google business profile, because there is so much, not that there's so much involved with it, but there's a lot of opportunity that is missed when it comes to setting the profile up. So if you feel like a little bit overwhelmed by this, you really want to be able to put this in place, reach out to us, because this is something that we can help you with. And speaking of optimization, of course, if you're curious not just about the Google business profile, which the audit does check into and provide some information about that, we do have our web audits available. So we'll drop the link in the chat there. Sorry, not the chat. Oh yeah, it is a chat, isn't it? So used to like being on Zoom. We'll drop the link there to grab your web audit to be able to audit your web to see, other ways to be able to optimize it, right? Being able to be reached by your ideal client. So more of your ideal clients come to you, so you can increase, of course, your business revenue and the impact that you create with your business. We will also drop the link below to claim your Google business profile if you haven't done so already. And I'd love to know, like, what landed for you. Is this a tool that you do use? Have you claimed your business profile page? And if not, what's your buy when to claiming it, right? So I really encourage you to prioritize this and really take advantage of this opportunity to meet and connect with more of your ideal clients in your local area. So like I said before, so you can increase your impact with what you do. Thank you for tuning in, guys. And we can't wait to hear, even take a screenshot and share with us that you've set it all up, so we can celebrate you and head on over and give you a 5-star rating to your business. All right. Have a great rest of your day.